Hello, welcome or welcome back. Today we'll need quite a lot of space to be able to roll left and right without bumping into a flower pot or coffee table. This is a follow-along lesson, and we will start by lying on the left side. So please come to rest on your left side with your legs bent a little bit. How much? You will find the answer in this lesson. And your arms extended forwards from your point of view. The arms extended, not held stiffly and stretched, but just extend them with the right hand on top of the left hand. And your head resting on a pillow or on the floor. Let your head drop more and more. Let yourself drop onto your left side. Feel your breathing. So we take our time to dive or to relax into this lesson. And just as you might have done before, push your right hand a little bit forwards, away from you. And see how you do this, how easy that is, or how much resistance you face. And also pull your right hand a little bit backwards. See how that works. And then put your right hand below your left hand on the floor from your perspective. So the hands are next to each other on the floor. And then see if you need to change the position of your head, your legs, and also change the position of your right hand. Put your right hand above your left hand on the floor. Move your right hand around your left hand on the floor somewhere. A little bit of loosening, and then keep both arms extended forwards, whatever is most comfortable. But now the first movement. With your left elbow, so think of your left elbow, bring your attention to your left elbow and to your left hand. So that's the arm below, the arm closer to the floor. Your left arm, press the arm against the floor. So you push the arm against the floor and let go again. Just see how it feels like, or you push your upper left arm against the floor. See how you do that, to push the hand and the arm and the elbow against the floor. And then let go again. So there's the floor. Now let's try a different angle. Push your left hand forwards on the floor. Like you would push something away from you, forwards, from your perspective. So it's another push. Just a little bit, and then let go again. So we have two different directions to push. We have a direction to push down to the left, actually, from your point of view, to the left against the floor and forwards. Is that clear? Just, it's a push. There's not much movement because there's the floor. And then there's something in between, a little bit down and forward to the floor. And when you push down and forwards, it's like you push yourself away from where you are. So try to find that feeling, to push yourself away so that your right shoulder moves backwards and your head rolls. And let go again. So you use your left arm to push yourself away or to push against the floor, to roll yourself, to move yourself backwards a little bit and let go again. Yeah, there need to be the right angle. You need to find the right angle, the right strength, the right amount of force to push yourself against the floor and let go again. And allow your head to follow. So the push comes from your arm. You push the floor with your left arm and your head just follows. Your head is relaxed, just resting. But because you push with your left arm, your head slides on the floor, rolls, shifts, twists, translates, or tilts. What are the movements? How could you label those movements that start to happen when you push with your left elbow against the floor? You see there's quite some power. There's quite some power there. And what else happens? So when you roll back, push and you let go. And don't do that in a wild manner. Don't overdo it. Just a slight push. See how little you can push and still you still push yourself on the floor. Might take a few moments to find that organization in yourself to push against the floor with your left arm so that you roll your shoulder girdle, come closer to rest on the floor. So you can also move your right arm a little bit. But the strength, the movement is initiated from your left arm, from pushing your left arm against the floor. Okay? It's like a power steering. And then take another rest on your left side. Come to rest on your left side. For a few moments, don't do anything, just rest on your left side. Feel your position. So your knees bend, your hips bend, the legs are on top of each other, resting. Your arms are extended forwards somehow. And then again, give the floor with your left arm a little push. Just the tiniest little amount, just the initiation, the beginning of the movement. So you push a bit more and you can already feel, or you are already rolling and moving. So yes, now we have it. That's where we want to go. This little push with the left arm against the floor starts a movement of rolling backward. A movement of the right hand sliding on the left arm or on the floor closer towards your left elbow and back again. Just a bit, because we want to reverse the movement. When you come back, also go in the other direction, and this time pull yourself on the floor with your left arm. So you pull the left arm in a way that you push against the floor in a pulling manner. So you roll a little bit more towards your front side, and your right hand slides forwards on the floor. But the right arm now is moving not because you're moving the right arm, but because you use your left arm to push and pull on the floor. Quite a different organization, quite a different feeling, and entirely different technique. But from the outside, from an outside perspective, if somebody is watching you doing the movement, it looks just the same as if somebody would extend the right arm and retract the right arm. But it's not that. It's a completely different way of doing things. You're pushing the floor with your left arm, and you're pulling yourself on the floor with your left arm. And it just looks like as if you would reach forwards with your right arm, or if you would slide backwards with your right arm. But the main movement is from your left shoulder, from your left arm. Quite a spectacular turnaround of events, a twist in the plot. Play a little bit more with pushing yourself with your left arm on the floor and pulling yourself forwards, and see what you discover. So this is an unsupervised learning. You feel yourself, you feel, what can you feel? Your head, your left ear, your nose, the ribs on your left side, your belly. What do you feel? What can you discover? What is moving? What is being moved? Most of all, what is being pushed? What does roll? Where can you let go of and enjoy this movement more and more? Just ease into being moving. And you use the strength of your left arm to push yourself on the floor and to pull yourself in order to roll a little bit forwards and backwards, in order to have your right arm being dragged and pushed, slides on the floor. And then take a short rest again on your left side. And now bring your attention to your left leg. Yeah, we're going down in the basement, in the garage, underground. Feel the left side of your left leg. And try to push the floor a bit with your left leg, and see what happens when you push the floor with your left knee or with the outside part of your left thigh. So this also is a roll of your pelvis. You use your left leg to push and pull the floor just a little bit. It is exciting, of course, but relax into it. And see how this push with your left leg rolls your pelvis, and little by little through your spine and through your ribs moves up towards your left shoulder. The power of your left leg. And if you like, you can extend your right leg downwards. So while you push the floor with your left leg, you extend your right leg, your right knee, you keep the right leg close to the floor, extend your right leg downwards to roll, to fall onto your back until you arrive at your back. Cherish that moment. You're on your back, yay. Controlled fall, controlled push over, and then a pull back. How do we ever get back on the left side once you're on your back? How do you get back on your left side? So you need to bend your left knee so your the outside of your left leg is on the floor, and then you just bend your right knee over to be on your left knee. Okay, we start on the left side again. So be on your left side. You rest on your left side, that's our starting position, and put your right hand somewhere on your head, maybe your forehead, with the fingers of your right hand pointing towards the floor, or with your right hand standing on your right ear or on your cheek. You place your right hand somewhere on your head, and then again push the floor with your left arm, and see how you can move, or how that moves you, how you're being pushed by your left arm, and your head rolls together with your right arm. So you move your right arm through space. The right elbow can be close to your left elbow, or your right elbow can be close to the floor behind you on the right side. So we align the movements of the right arm with the head. So the head needs to roll while the right arm moves. Or let go again. Come back onto your left side again with your arms extended. That's our starting position. And then slowly start to push the floor. So now it's more clear. It's more clear, more obvious how to push with your left arm. The tiniest push starts a roll, a sliding of your head, a rolling of your head. And then also extend your right knee, your right leg on the floor downwards to fall onto your back. Move your right hand over onto your right side until you're on the floor like a banana. Yeah, wonderful, isn't it? Self-care, discovery of landmarks, of parts. What can move? How does it move? Does it roll? Does it twist? How does it relate? What moves first, second, third? And then back onto the left side. Bend your left knee to the side. Your left knee is on the floor. And then keep your right leg close to the floor. Bend your right knee to be on top of your left knee. Pull with your left arm. Bring your right arm over onto your left arm. Allow your head to roll and to slide. And do that a couple of times now, to push yourself with your left arm and push yourself with your left foot. Easy, easy. Until little by little you're on the back. And easy, slowly, one by one, find your way back. It's so easy. You're pulling on the floor with your left arm and your left leg, or you're pushing the floor with your left arm or your left leg. Teamwork. Where do you push first? How much? What rolls? What shifts? What moves? And the right arm suddenly is just for elegance, for dancing. The right arm is being rocked like a boat, or blown like a curtain in the wind. And the wind, the strength is your left side against the floor. You push against the floor until you're on your back. Back time, wonderful. But how do you come onto your left side again? Bend your left knee, Bend your right knee on top of your left knee. Take short breaks on the left side and think again. How do you push? The little push moves the head. Roll on your back. Be on your back. And then roll over onto your right side. So you're on your right side. With your legs bent. The left leg resting on top of your right leg. The arms extended forwards. The extended left arm casually resting close or on top of your extended right arm. Take a short break on your right side. Ease into that position on your right side. And then start the movement by testing how you push with your right arm against the floor. So you push your right elbow or your right shoulder. What is it? What do you push? Where do you feel the push? Where is the strength coming from for your arm to push against the floor? And which angle, which trajectory do you have to push the floor in order to start to generate a force that causes your left shoulder to move, your head to move, to roll. And you can feel it from your neck, the vertebrae down, the ribs down, one by one down towards your pelvis. And maybe your pelvis rolls a bit. And you can push with your right leg against the floor, with your right knee. Or you can start to push with your right leg. And then follow up with your right arm. And it is exciting, yes. I'm very excited I discovered this. But take your time, take a luxury of rest. Every rest gives you the opportunity to start again, to feel something new again, to discover something. That's what we're doing here. We organize, we discover, we improve. There is a timing to it, but it's a little bit self-explanatory, isn't it? So you push one thing and then the next one has to follow, and there's a natural order in things. And it's just opening itself up, this kind of knowledge. What is moving first and then what? What follows? What's the natural order you will feel with the quality of ease? A pulling makes you roll forwards towards your belly, and a push will make you roll backwards towards your back. How much does your head slide on the floor? It might slide quite a bit, might roll quite a bit, but not deliberately, but because you're pushing your head with your arm against the floor. And if you have not yet done that, you can roll from side to side. And always remember, it's the arm closer to the floor that pushes the floor. It's a complete inverse logic. It's a different way of moving, a different way of doing in this one lesson. In this one lesson, usually you move the upper arm and the upper leg, but no. Now we push the floor with the lower leg and the lower arm and pull the floor. And from the outside, it looks like we are moving the upper arm and upper leg, but they are just following. They're just leaves in the wind. And you can feel that now. You're so strong and powerful and well organized. Everything just falls into place. Isn't it the joy to feel that strength and ease? Kind of makes sense. It makes sense how we're built, and if we find out how to use it. We're built for efficiency and just to enjoy it. Like, that's the reward. We feel, oh, this is the right track because it just feels so nice. It feels so peaceful. Just makes sense. Then take a short rest on your back. Roll onto your back and just feel how it is. What can you perceive? Do you have a style of lying on your floor that you haven't had before? Can you feel the floor in a way you haven't felt it before? Then use this technique to roll onto your left side. Bend your left knee to the left. Slide and shift your right knee. Bend your right knee on top of your left knee. Pull the floor with your left shoulder a little bit to be lying on your left side with your arms extended in front of you from your perspective. And again, let's review. Push the floor just a tiny little bit and pull the floor with your left arm a tiny little bit and see how easy it is to slide your right arm forwards and backwards by the means of your left arm. Moves by itself. You can move your right hand around your left hand. As you gain more and more control, we go deeper and deeper, you gain more and more control. Now you can use this push also to lift your right arm. You push the floor with your left arm to lift your right arm and point towards the ceiling. You can push the floor with your left leg to lift your right leg. So it's not the right leg that you pull up by itself, but you push the floor with your left leg, which causes the right leg to rise. Okay, but this is a YouTube video, this is not a workshop. We need to stop somewhere, and I think this is a good place to stop. Full of new ideas, of new ways to go. So push the floor to come up to stand. We take a break now. We finish this video, finish this session, and roll yourself up to standing and see how you feel like now. How do you feel like? How is it in standing? Now, what a nice lesson, isn't it? What a nice feeling. Thank you so much for watching. It is you who is making these videos possible. It is through your support, through your sponsoring, that these videos are possible, that I can make these videos. I hope you keep exploring, discovering, enjoying yourself, improving your movements and your well-being, and see you in the next video.